Alright there guys, Drunken Duncan here with some Bad Company 2 footage. This is of a couple of games that I had the other night on the PS3 with a guy called ZonalFear. Been meaning to squad up with this guy for quite a while now, so it was quite good to get the chance the other night. Still trying to get used to the PS3 controller. I haven't played the PS3 in quite a while now. Mostly playing on the Xbox, so it's always difficult swapping from Xbox controller to PS3 controller. Due to the PS3 controller is a lot more sensitive. I actually prefer that controller because I get a better accuracy on it. Not for the first 10-15 minutes playing this game. I'm actually end up pointing towards the sky and things like that. It's cost me a few deaths. So this guy ZonalFear, I discovered him through the Bad Company 2 forums. He posted a link to one of his videos and I subscribed straight away. He's always posting up little snippets of Bad Company 2, kill streaks and things like that. So what I'll do is I'll post a link to his channel in my description. I recommend going over and signing up. He posts up different games. He plays Battlefield and a few others as well, a few other first person shooters, and he's also playing on the PC too. So he's got a mixture of videos there, but mostly Battlefield footage. He's a very strong player, which is one of the things I noticed when I was watching these videos and why I wanted to squad up with him. And just to sort of challenge myself on being a good squad player for him. And looking at his stats, he's mostly an assault or an engineer. He hardly touches the medic or recon class. When he revived me here, I actually took his kit and ended up with the F2000. Now a lot of people don't like this weapon, but if you use that with Magnum ammo, it's a fucking beast of a weapon. Especially when you're up close kills. People don't escape the rate of fire that comes out of this thing. So I actually hung on to it for quite a bit. Now unfortunately the games weren't that challenging for us due to the other team, so I can't post up a full video of, you know, a full game footage. So that's why I'm mixing up these kills that I'm getting, just my kill streaks and things like that. Nothing special with the video. It's more or less just to introduce ZonalFear to my subscribers, and hopefully that some of you guys will go over and sign up to his channel. Now, the game doesn't really go far from here. This is it really. They don't get to take the other MCOM station, which is in our first base. And it goes on like that for quite a bit, and it wasn't until near the end that things started to get a bit more challenging for us. And a few other people on my contact list joined our squad, and none of us were actually talking over the mic, but you know, we did have a good squad, a good strong squad, because each and every one of us played the objective. So this is on us now on a new map. I decided to hop on the Blackhawk. I noticed Sonal just spawned and jumped in, so I don't really want to do anything risky like dump the Blackhawk into the water and just use it as a transport ship to get me over to the island. I'm not really into doing that. So I decided to fly around us in a circle here, because I noticed Sonal jumped in the gun, so I'll try and get him a few kills. And hopefully some of our team will get up onto the island. Although I can fly the Blackhawk, I'm not the best at dodging rockets, which you'll see now in a minute. And Sonal like to experience that. We've been on the Blackhawk a couple of times and I got shot down. I wasn't using any smoke here, but when I did respawn, I did change to have the smoke perk for the Blackhawk. Now, thankfully the rest of the team are actually trying to get up into the island. Well, at least there's one guy there at the moment. But what I noticed is we didn't have many snipers. I think there was one sniper in our whole team. And he's kind of sat back a bit, which is unusual for this map. Usually this map's full of snipers on both teams. So there we go, shot down. I thought I was a dead man here. Sonal caps one on the ass. Even though I'm a medic, I can't revive him there, and I wouldn't revive him because, you know, you've got this guy looking down at us. I'm not into doing my Rambo revives. I'm very picky at when I choose to revive somebody, making sure that the area is clear. So ZonalFear, one of his videos, he's got I think it's a 14 kill streak that he posted up, and it's when he's at this little corner here behind the MCOM. So I thought, yep, I'll go in and give you some backing as well, thinking I'll hold everybody off. But of course I cock it up as usual. I do get to arm the MCOM. I jump in and arm it. And of course Zonal, he manages to hold everybody off from actually disarming it. So I got the points. So we're just moving on up. As I said, you know, a lot of footage I had to cut out. There was some footage there us in the Black Hawk again. We got shot down once again. But I just cut all that out. I'm just cutting out all the nonsense. So, really, there isn't much difference between the Xbox and the PS3, as in, you know, gameplay or graphics or anything like that when it comes to Bad Company 2. The only difference I see is the actual two controllers. You know, as I was saying, it took me a bit to actually get used to the PS3 controller again, because I just find the Xbox controller a bit sluggish, or not sluggish, but it's just not as responsive as the PS3 controller. So, which is why it was some of the times when I was shooting, you know, I was like looking all over the place. Not the start of a flame war against which is the better console. So someone's getting a few kills in here, and of course we get knocked out of the sky in a second, which was a nice shot. Which is always easy to take out the Black Hawk because it moves so slow. Although I was trying to use the AT4 the other night, and for the life of me I couldn't shoot down a Black Hawk. It was just a lucky shot here. Of course I managed to get a cap in the ass. So we're joined then by two other guys in my contact list. Now this is when we were defending. Unfortunately my laptop went into hibernation mode, so it stopped recording. We were in this Black Hawk for a while. We actually stole it off the attackers, and we were destroying them, and they were having a difficult time getting out of their spawn point. So I'm joined here by Eric. He's from Norway, and my dog Bill. And yes, his dog is called Bill, and for the life of me I don't know that guy's name, so I just call him Bill even though it's his dog's name. Another two great players, very strong. There's Bill, he just got sniped there. So someone takes controls of the helicopter. Took me a second to realise what was going on. So we ended up with a very strong squad. The other two guys that joined us, Bill and Eric, they always play the objectives as well. I've spoke to Bill a few times. He's a sound lad. Although I don't think he's on YouTube or anything like that. I must ask him the next time he's online. So Zonal sent me a message just after this little bit, saying he didn't have any smoke. So he's doing his best here to dodge the rocket, which he does get to dodge. And we all, the whole squad, put all our trust in Zonal because we're all still sitting in the Black Hawk, even though this Black Hawk's beeping. So I thought actually that quite funny, and we weren't even talking over mics. There was nobody talking over a mic. But unfortunately, we actually get taken out here. So it was time to jump out. And then I started suffering from serious lag. Although Eric did send me a message saying he was suffering from lag too, and I'm also seeing that on the Xbox. But there again, I don't know if that's my internet service provider. So this game was actually very boring for us. The biggest laugh we got was that Black Hawk, because we were in it for quite a while, and we did do some serious damage to the other team. So we're just down to 23 tickets, and they don't get to move any closer to the base. I think a few level 50s joined the attacking team, and they started making an effort to get up there and start attacking. It's not until the next couple of matches in White Pass that it started becoming more challenging. which is this game now, which is what we always want. You know, you want a challenging game, not over challenging, but you don't want a too easy game either. So I get a few nice kills on. I'm using the M249 saw with the red dot. I don't like the iron sights. And I said that in one of my other videos. And what I'm trying here is to get a platinum in this gun. Now, I don't play medic to actually revive people. As I said before, I don't like reviving people. I'm very picky on when I will revive somebody. I do my best to make sure that there's no enemies about. Every now and again I get it wrong. You know, you revive somebody and an enemy walks around the corner and kills the person you just revived. So I try and lay off on the revives. So this other team, what they seem to be doing is, not all of them were going for the objective. There was a handful of them, but the majority of them were actually standing, you know, around the sides and taking us out. And this guy who just killed me, he was spamming the fuck out of us with rockets, and it killed me quite a few times. I had to fucking hit that. He's got a platinum on that thing. I only seen him once using his flipping handgun. Now, using rockets on an infantry, it's just too easy. And this is one of the reasons why I like playing on the PC as well, because the PC has, in certain servers, it's got rules. You can't use rockets against infantry, and I actually like that. So, the game's ending now, and we managed to hold them off. Even though they keep charging it, we managed to keep disarming it, and we held them off for the very last bit. So, very short video, I know, but it was more or less just to introduce my subscribers to ZonalFear. So I hope you enjoyed that, and don't forget to subscribe to Zonal, and hopefully I'll get more videos up quite soon. All the best now. Peace.